Uh, this meeting basically will be talking about virtual medical college. So first 4 or 5 minutes for anyone who has joined can have your own ideas, your dreams, etc. about the medical college. So anyone can share your ideas before I start my ideas. You talk about who are you, why you want to join the virtual college, etc. Dr. Tejas, can you start with?
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah, you can share your ideas.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Tejas. I am professor in forensic medicine from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I was an unexpected teacher because I did not take forensic medicine just for teaching job, but I really like teaching other people. It really um, helps me great joy, gives me great joy in teaching other people and enlightening young minds. So wherever I am, it is not confined to forensic medicine now. I really love teaching and I really want to extend whatever knowledge I have gained to everyone. And I truly believe that knowledge is always increasing when we share it with other people. So with that, I always believe in sharing knowledge openly. Knowledge should not be confined. Knowledge should not be monetized. I always believe in that. And I would love to share whatever I know freely across everyone so that everyone benefits out of it. So these are some of my ideas. So any topics which I'm interested in, I would really like to put some videos or teaching materials or anything in the groups or even take classes if that's on table. That would also be fine with me. So these are some of my ideas, sir. Over to you.
Wonderful. So it's a good beginning that the youngsters are taking over. And I hope that the new brigade is given to the youngsters for their fulfilling their dreams, etc. And today we are going to talk about the modalities, how we can capture the best knowledge of the world and how it can be made accessible to all those who are inspiring to have a knowledge. And I like your dedication. So someone else can also spell out their dreams, why they have joined virtual medical college. All this will be recorded and kept on the YouTube. So later on also people can have ideas. And that's why I make it an open forum for you to share the ideas. Dr. Sandhya Pillai, can you spell out your dreams or your ideas on virtual medical college? Dr. Sandhya, are you listening? Can you unmute and spell out? Or Dr. Safiq? Anyone can unmute yourself and spell out before I spell out my ideas.
Sir, good afternoon. I'm Dr. Shafiq Ahmed from UMC Usmanabad, Maharashtra. So since the COVID, actually, sir, we are more friendly with this online era. I've started one new teaching technique which I learned from AIMS Jodhpur in 2018, that is flipped classroom. So this I'm practically implementing in my teaching also. So here for virtual teaching, it will be very good so that we can send our audio recorded lectures to the student 2-3 days prior. During online, we can have a discussion on the topics.
Yes.
So that will help the student understand in a better way.
Yeah, so, that is a good idea. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Dr. an analyst from Pune, in Maharashtra. My intention behind joining virtual classes in my college is basically what I understood in 15 years of interacting with students, right from first year, and later I also started with PG entrance coaching. So I understand the kind of stress they go through while getting prepared for PG entrance exams. So the idea of your emotional being of
Your
students
voice is
is
not so much audible.
academic.
Your
Okay,
voice is not so clear.
is it clear now?
Yeah, it is clear now.
Okay, so could you hear me? I didn't get it
Yeah,
actually.
yes. I could
Yes.
hear, but it was not clear as clear now.
Okay. So basically, sir, with the 15 years of experience of teaching and closely associated with students, because we started right in 2011 orientation program for first year students, and 2015 we started working one-on-one with students who are underperforming, as well as for PG entrance coaching also, giving help them right at the college hours or beyond college hours. So what I realized is their emotional well-being is essential for academic excellence. Nowadays, with the kind of coaching academies are available, recorded lectures are available, a lot of resources are available for the students.
Yeah.
But why they are not succeeding, or they going through so much of stress and having tendency for anxiety, depression, and even suicidal attempts, is because they don't have one-on-one mentors, and they don't feel comfortable with the college faculty that much, because some or the other point of time they are going to be their examiners, or they have been their examiners. So virtual medical college will, I think, give an excellent platform to the students to get connected to whichever mentor they feel comfortable with, and can discuss their own concerns regarding their academics, as well as any hurdles because of their emotional imbalance, which is not making the best output out of them for academic excellence. And especially the students who don't have a medical background, so they don't really know how this field works beyond academics. So my initiative, last 2 years I'm being trained with International Coaching Federation and Neurolinguistic Programming, so that I can work with these students closely, so that I can ensure their emotional well-being and bring out their academic excellence in during this journey of their medical school.
Wonderful. Anyone else would like to share your ideas? Dr. Manisha, Selva Kumar, I don't know any one of you, but then feel free. If 2 persons start speaking, 1 person will withdraw, no problem. Any other idea? Okay, let me start now. After talking for about 5-10 minutes or 15 minutes, we'll again have a feedback from you people. And you can also interrupt me anytime. Basically, let me start with that. The ultimate goal of any education, any higher education, is to reveal yourself fully, right? Whether it's a medical education or arts or commerce, etc. But the higher education should have higher objectives of attaining the ultimate goal, right? That means inner strength, inner peace, inner harmony, or all those things, connection with the Almighty. That's the ultimate goal, as I understand. And while I'm 62 years age by now, and started my career in 1978, and fieldwork I started in 1980, daily going to slums, and then once a week in the villages, etc., serving the community. So at this juncture, after serving for more than 40 years in medical college, I thought that there should be something like the health college also. Why only medical college? Because of medical, we want to treat the conditions, we would like to treat the patients and make them healthy again. But then what about the healthy people? So, as I understand, we should have 2 kinds of things: how to make people healthy, more and more healthy, and if they are sick, bring them back to health again. So in medical college, mostly, although I'm a professor of community medicine, mostly at the end of the teaching, when internship is completed, most of them are well versed with how to treat the various diseases. But if suppose a healthy person at the age of 40 years comes and says, the doctor, how can I remain more more healthy? So if I want to measure my health, how do I measure my health? Then only I can say more healthier. So there are some of the ideas which I had that we should have a combination of various systems of medicine. Why there is something like that the homeopathy and Ayurveda and allopathy like this? Health is health. Human being is a human being. Why we can't combine the things, the various philosophies, and then give it to the people? So I thought that we started a word human health circle, and human means H stands for homeopathy, U means Unani, universal healing, and all systems of medicine which can be useful for the people. M is a modern medicine in which usually we are taught. We call it allopathy sometimes, but we use the word modern medicine because modern medicine includes whatever is truth, you try to include it. And A stands for Ayurveda, N stands for Naturopathy. So HUMAN. If we combine everything together, give the best to the people after generating the evidence, and then probably it will do the best. Now, what happens nowadays? That initially we had Medical Council of India, and at that time also we were very clear that so many medical colleges were running, and of course, few medical colleges, they got yes, MCI says you are all right, even though they are not having so many deficiency. And sometimes medical college having everything together, they are not getting MCI inspection, you are not up to the mark. Now the new body has come, NMC. They are trying to bring the innovations and renovations and so many things. But still we know that day in and day out, there are a lot of changes are there, whether it is suitable to us or not. And now we have a platform of 3,500 doctors, subject-wise 25 groups are there in our WhatsApp, and lots of churning we are going, and hardly there is any say of the faculties at a national level. So I thought that I have a dream that why not to have a virtual medical college, which is run exclusively by the faculties and students. There is no big donor or big businessman or big government, etc., etc. From all over the world, we gather the knowledge which is true and which is useful for the people. And let our students become the recipients who will teach this knowledge to the people at large. So I kept this meeting to get your feedback that how we can create a platform whereby we can put everything together. Now, as far as my efforts are concerned, we have prepared certain things. One thing is a education platform which we have created, whereby you can teach any course through that platform, and the faculty will be given a right to put the information, and the student will have a right access to see the videos and give a quiz, etc. But the question is, let's say there are 250 professor and assistant professor of pharmacology, whom we should assign the task of putting the material. So I am thinking that it should be churned well, and the final material should go there. It's not like that the pharma company has given someone and the clinical trial was done with the right or wrong and then put everything, whatever you like. It should be checked, screened thoroughly, and then if found useful, then it should be kept on the platform. This is what should happen. So teachers, we should have some mechanism by which we can choose a dedicated and the right kind of faculty. As far as students is concerned, all the students will have access to it, or some of the students will access, some of them may not have access. That we need to decide, because our target is around 20,000 students to join in initial 1 year or so, and then ultimately our platform should be serving at least 1 lakh students all over the world. And best teachers and best technology should be utilized through this platform. Then comes other staff. That is also very important, whether it's a nursing staff or whether it's an IT staff or is a coordinating staff. That is also very important for the smooth running of the college. And last but not the least, patients and relatives. Our platform should provide a platform whereby the patient can also have access to our medical college. So it will be having a virtual hospital also, which will be connected with rest of the hospital and where the rest of the treatment is going on. So it's not that everything will be virtual and physical, nothing will be there. So we'll have a virtual medical college, virtual hospital. The only thing that the idea is that whatever is the truth should reach to the people for keeping them healthy. Currently, I'm having a designation of a Dean of a Medical College, GMERS Medical College, Sola, Ahmedabad. And I have given a free hand to our faculties that you prepare your own curriculum in addition to the curriculum which is given by the NMC. Of course, competency-based curriculum is wonderful, but then we are not taught in that fashion, so it becomes difficult to teach in that fashion. So at least in the virtual medical college, competency-based or objective-based learning should be there. And wherever possible, we should try to foster the idea of more and more practicals. I will just give an idea. The post-mortem patient has come, just death is occurred maybe 1 or 2 hours back. Why this? With the permission of the relatives, definitely students can do the venesection, can do the endotracheal intubation, or can go for intracardiac, etc. So that at least they can have a good practice. Or now virtual the platforms are also available for the purpose of various skill development. So all these things are required. Then comes the whole the question of evaluation, whether the study which is being done in this platform is proper or not. So we'll be having some kind of mechanism by which the evaluation of the teacher, evaluation of the content, evaluation of the method is done simultaneously or maybe after 1 week interval or so. So based on that, we'll be able to judge the teacher's quality. And evaluation of the students also, not only MCQs, but then other kind of the understanding. So what is lacking right now among the students, they know there can be a knowledge, but understanding may not be there. For example, if you talk about the muscles of the eyeball, the 6 muscles, how do they are acting? Hardly ever they know it. And when I asked to the resident doctor also, they just fumble. What is the primary action, secondary action, tertiary actions of the various muscles of eyeball? Just 6 muscles are there. So understanding is very important. Even though there are so many videos and so many animation, everything is there. But understanding in the medical students is very important. So I think with this remark, and one more thing, that we have developed a common database for the patients and persons. So now people will be able to judge whether their lifestyle is healthy or not. And there will be a score of healthy lifestyle. And they will also be able to preserve their own health data. Because now there is a difference between the software of one college to another college or one hospital to other hospital. Patient is usually not having access to their own data. So one doctor is treating, other doctor is treating. So it's a fragmented data is there. The digital medium should be in the hand of the patients so that they can communicate to any other doctors easily. And not only that, among the allopathy only, the patient data should reflect the Ayurvedic medicine, the food the person is taking, the homeopathic medicine, allopathic medicine, whatsoever the patient is doing, that data should be accessible to a patient and the doctor to where the patient is going for consultation. So now the forum is open. the various points which you can talk about, the recruitment of the teachers, students, or even financial aspect, or the contribution of the patients, or the laboratory, for example, the access, etc. So now the other people can also talk about their dreams, why they have joined, and how do they would like to contribute. Dr. Bijay Prasad, Shyam, Manisha, so many people are listening now for you to speak out.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
hello,
you can go. You can hear.
Okay. I am Dr. Anish, talking from Manjeri Medical College, Kerala. So your mission is very wide, and I think whether to set up this one, lot of financial backup will be needed. And one more question is that we want to spread the knowledge. The government of India already have the NPTEL portal where a lot of courses are being given free of cost to the students. So what more can we will be able to provide, or can we use the same portal to strengthen the vision that we already discussed? And also about the availability of this our portal to the that we are designing to the patients. Again, there are e-portals for the patients also, like eSanjeevani, where the patients can consult the doctors. So what is the difference? What will be the difference that we will be providing apart from whatever already is available?
So it will be it is not a exclusively medical college which work in isolation. It will be an additional tool for rest of the medical students to get a knowledge and to get a practice in connection, because we are not going to offer any degree to the students. This is an adjuvant, because see what happens that I know some of the medical college which is hardly having any staff. Though the students are paying the same fees, but they don't have an opportunity to learn, even though they have paid a fees. So this is an adjunct platform whereby, irrespective of their financial condition, students can learn the right kind of the thing. Because suppose my medical college, I have around more than 150 doctors to teach, but there's some of the subjects are lacking 6 assistant professors, for example. Then in that case, how they fulfill that requirement of teaching? So this is ours is a government medical college, so to say, and having a lot of patients and lot of learning material. But few medical colleges are having hardly any material to learn in terms of patients or in terms of teachers. So this will be an adjuvant, and gradually it will come up, and we'll be offering institutional membership also to our virtual college. Say a remote college wants to have our access, we'll be giving access to them also. And the person sitting in USA can also learn. So Indian teaching is much better. So some of the students sometimes learning in China or Russia or Philippines, etc., they get teaching over there, then come back to the India. And when we take an exam, hardly they are able to pass the exam. So irrespective of caste and creed and nation, etc., the best learning material should be accessible to medical students. Anyone else?
Sir, I am Dr. Madhuram, a professor in head Department of Pharmacology, Chennai Sathya Sai Medical College. Sir, my doubt is, how are we going to select students? How are you going to select students? Are they going to approach us, or are you going to select through your criteria or anything like that?
So the allowed thinking is we'll have two types of students, as I understand. one type of students which will have open access to all the students just by paying a very nominal fee, maybe whatever we decide, 1,000 or 2,000 rupees per year or so. So there's a usual students which can have a usual access. But then there are extraordinary students, very bright students, they want to go into detail and they want to do a innovation, research, etc. Really very studious, right? For them will identify based on aptitude test that they are really going to work in the community, they really want to do the research, etc. For them will have a special course, right? That they just don't want to do the PG and come around. They are real seekers of the knowledge. Based on aptitude test, we'll find out over a period of time, and then special coaching will be there for such students. As far as the teachers are concerned, so most of the teachers who have joined virtual medical college, they have something zeal in their mind that no, we want to do something, but you are not able to do because of the various constraints, management constraint, technical constraints, so many things. So one of my idea is that let students find out and talk to their students that this is a very good virtual platform. So before we start recruiting the students, we should have a clarity in mind, which subject, who will be teaching, how it will be teaching. So let there be 1 or 2 months on a churning, how we are going to do it. And then once our platform is ready, we'll open up the students that now you can recruit yourself. And as far as the remuneration of the teachers are concerned, so all this depends, we'll have two things, the paying by the students and then receiving by the teachers. But then there could be a few sponsors also who would like to sponsor students, and fee should be such as low, maybe 1,000, 2,000 some per year, so that everybody can afford. It is not that you pay 1 crore rupees and then you learn about radiology, nothing like that. So it will depend on the demand of the teachers, how much they need. And the super platform which we want to find out, as far as technical platform is concerned, it should be very nice. Anything else?
Nothing else, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Anyone else? Dr. Anuj Manseta and Dr. Janardhan, Dr. Monarch, Dr. Anil. So just feel free. It's just talking, no? Yeah, Dr. Pal here.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm currently working as a physician, and I am intended toward learning, teaching students. So, as a faculty, if I join, how much time is I have to dedicate to this platform, or with my current private practice?
So I love private practice to be the faculty, and if we can see, all this is a matter of discussion. But I would request that you should have minimum 1 hour per month, at least 1 hour per month, to contribute this the college, because the private practitioners are covering maybe around 70 to 80% of the patients in India. So their learning is extraordinary. If they can if they can contribute to the medical college, it will be really wonderful.
Okay, sir. 1 or 2 hours a month can be a possible.
Yeah. That is better. And so what, Dr. Path, I tell you that when students, some of the students of the virtual medical college might be staying around your clinic, right? So, and if you don't mind, sometimes giving him a practical knowledge also, maybe 1 or 2 hours in a month or so. And this is not only a thing of theory. Or sometimes you can prepare your own video, doing the right kind of thing with the patient, and you take a permission of the patient, right? So if that is possible, such a small videos can do a wonder. For example, how to treat the cerebral vascular stroke in an initial stage. So that can save the life of so many people. Yeah.
Agreed, sir. Agreed. Yeah, that's a good idea, sir.
Yeah. Just feel like that you are sitting somewhere in the in your small group and share your ideas, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Sir, just one suggestion. If this platform will be going and increase, then is there any plan for any this platform to have accredited to some either just like NMC to nahi પણ બીજું કઈ as a like any board or something which accredit our, so that it will create impact that this virtual platform has some recognition and it will attract more and more students. This is like out of the box idea.
No, no,
And
so
second one is to include my request is because it's a in future the area of the digital health, we can include a topic of digital health and innovation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, both are well taken. And if you have any suggestion, for example, the Human Health Circle has accreditation by International Hindu University of Florida. They have accreditation. But if you launch any course under that name, then some of the percent we need to give them. So right now, suppose if we keep a fee of let's say 1,000 or 2,000 per year, then 10 to 20% giving them has no sense, because we are not going to offer any degree as on today. So the accreditation can be done for a particular course, but not a particular platform, because virtual medical college will have a virtual Ayurveda college, virtual homeopathy college, virtual human health college, virtual dental college, so many things, right? So this platform to keep it open right now, and then if we design a particular course, for example, then we make it a certified course and then have an accreditation. But anyway, this platform is open for you. Monarch, you are the owner. Consider like this, and collectively we'll decide the things. Thank you, Dr. Prasad.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Chaya. Ben,
I am Dr. Chaya Saraf speaking.
Yeah.
If some faculty is attached to some medical college, of course, most of the faculty is attached to the medical colleges. Will that medical college allow such a things, or they will harass the faculty? That is also.
So, see, very simple answer. So far as you are not accepting any remuneration, right? No one can prevent you, right? Because you can always say that any Indian person has a freedom to work through any charitable trust. In that case, what we say that we'll give you a letter. We have a People's Health and Development Trust, right? Which is supporting this Human Health Circle. So through the People's Health and Development Trust, you put your time and energy without any remuneration, then that medical college will not have any right to prevent you. This is the thing. And suppose you want to have some remuneration, for example, for that we can find out the mechanism, how it is possible. But then see, it's all open to the forum, how you want to get involved. So my idea is, if someone is ready to bear the expense of this platform which we are creating, the administrative expenses, then I would go for the no charges, no payment. But it's very difficult in this era to find such a donor and depending on the donor. So that's why we'll have some contribution from the students, and also those teachers who want some kind of the remuneration will be providing.
Okay.
I have questions.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else?
Hello.
Yeah, please. Yeah. So if you can open up your video, that will be beneficial to the YouTube.
Background is not okay. So
okay, no problem, please. Yeah, go ahead, no problem.
I wanted to ask you three important
I can't listen properly.
Sorry. Can you hear me now, sir?
Voice is not clear. Okay, you can write in the chat box probably.
No, I'll repeat again. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is okay now. Yeah.
Just I want to ask you now, there's a first and second, third and fourth professional years. So is that the timings for those people has been, separate, something like that, which will have a fixed timings on this classes, something like that. And the second one is how do you select the speaker? Because even the same topic, maybe a different subject will have a different speaker with a different experience.
Again, I can't listen properly. The one person, the about timings I heard. What is the next question?
The second one is, the speaker, selection of speaker on the topics.
Yeah. So, see, the two things you're asking as far as the speaker is concerned, we have the NMC discussion groups. Let's say various department-wise, we have the groups. And from that group, in that discussion, we'll find out who would like to take which lecture. And it's not that a single lecture will be heard by, let's say, 20,000 or 30,000 students. It could be the small breakup will be there, small meetings, etc. So we'll have initially a list of teachers who are dedicated and the list of students. And then this platform is the automated platform is there. So as per their own timing, they can listen and learn. But for the interaction purpose, we'll have slots with the appointment will be there, that these students wants to learn from this time, the teacher has this much time. So first thing would be, we'll keep in the mind that what is the teacher's convenience. So let's say we have 4 or 5 teachers, their convenience slot is given there. A student will choose the slots and will interact with the particular teacher.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Dr. Anil? Dr. Anil, you have raised the hand. You can have a time now to speak out.
Are you able to hear me, sir?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon. First of all, thank you for taking this initiative. What I understood that you are trying to break the barrier between different paths and the barrier of getting good faculties in different medical colleges.
Yes.
So thank you for taking that initiative. Right now, I'm associate professor in Department of Community Medicine at AIIMS Gorakhpur, and I have few suggestions as well as a few doubts. So first of all we are here right now are medical teachers, right? So what I think that we should include few students also, so that we can understand their demand.
Yes.
Right. So that we can understand better way what is their need. For time being, we are just thinking that they are in need of such and such things, but we should take their understanding. Later, I also understand that we should think that what are the gaps of their need, as they are getting, as we have learned through medical colleges, and now the era has changed. There are more opportunity to learn from various sectors or various platforms. So we should also understand what are the gaps, because already there are many YouTubes, there are many platforms available from where they can learn many things. But still, if there are some gaps, how we can provide them? The gaps for the knowledge, gaps for the research purpose, gap for making one doctor as a comprehensive doctor, what we say, by breaking the barrier of different paths. Secondly, we should also understand what are the what you can say the ethical or the legal implication of advising some new medical graduate for using different paths. Are there any some ethical or some legal issues that also we should be able to understand and make them understand? So that is another thing what I think. So sir, these are the things what I thought that I should speak on. Thank you.
Wonderful suggestions. As far as students' view are concerned, I think we are now more than 900 faculties in the group, and we can prepare a very small format which gives 5-10 minutes. And as I have let's say a group of more than 600 my own students in my college, I also have a parents group and a faculty group. All the three are there, and I am remaining in constant with the students and also my colleagues in the rest of the medical colleges. So by now I have 17,000 medical students who have undergone through me. So I also prepared students of Dr. Mehta's group. So see, what is ultimately required, that we should be enjoying our life, whatever we do. And that is lacking while you are learning or teaching, whatever it may be the things. So this is also an activity which I enjoy a lot. So will definitely involve the students. What do they lack it? But sometimes what happens that their brain is only up to next in PG, etc., etc. So they are a little bit tainted with that. Not every students are like that. Some of the students from very first MBBS, they want to find out something for the diabetes, that we would like to do the search. We have the funds for innovation research. 50 lakh is granted by the government, and all of the medical colleges can have that grant from central government, innovation research. And right from the first MBBS, we need to involve them. So as far as the gap is concerned, probably what we'll be doing, let's say in a pharmacology, or let's say in anatomy, we have now more than 200 or 300 teachers in almost all the groups. Let them find out what Marrow gives and what other things is, what the colleges are giving, and then find out this is what is required. We give a priority to that. So that is that will, and as far as the legal thing is concerned, well, while we teach on from our platform, see, we'll have the virtual medical college, and that access to anatomy teaching, physiology teaching will have access to the Ayurvedic students also. It will not be restricted that only the medical students will have access to this medical platform. But as far as the practice is concerned, it is their responsibility if they practice something which is not authorized to them. See, the knowledge, why I say right now there is one website, Liver Docs, something like that. They always talk about liver damage by ashwagandha, liver damage by this and that. They are not worried about the liver damage by something else. So what happens that as far as the usage of any medication is concerned, you are supposed to be a master of that. But then as far as understanding is concerned, there is no problem in understanding the other pathis. For example, you are eating something, you are taking something. Let's say there is a birthday medicine. According to your birthday, there are 12 tissue remedies, which gives a wonderful results. So modern medicine would like to try to do the research on that with a collaboration, like the Banaras Hindu University, the medical college and the Ayurvedic college, they work together and find out a lot of evidence. So anyway, so the suggestions are well taken, and we'll be working on that direction also. Yes, please. Yeah, please spell out. Yes, sir. You are not audible.
Hello.
Yeah, now you are audible, please. Yeah.
Dr. B.K. Prasad, sir, Vijay Krish Prasad.
Yes, namaskar, namaskar.
नमस्कार सर, बहुत पहले हम लोग मिले थे. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा लगा. Sir, one very good idea, innovation. I would like to know, sir, is there any example of that type of medical college?
I don't know about it, so I want to start.
I think there is no medical college like that. You have just innovated. This is first time globally. In the world, I think it is first time. But it is very good idea to start this college. There are many ifs and buts, but as time will go, it will.
We hope that so many students from Bihar will also join, because teachers are going to join. I love so many teachers in Bihar. So you people are with me, I know that. So basically, I went to Bihar for inspecting around 10 medical colleges, and we tried to make them fulfilling the Medical Council of India at that time was, and it was
it may be very nominal.
Yeah,
it must be nominal. And their students are seeing videos of other teachers from foreign countries, from USA and that. Some are sharing their notes and videos on this topic, and they are purchasing that. It is very costly, 28,000 or 40,000 per subject, I think.
We don't want to drain all this money to them. A very token amount we should be able to give it. Anything else? Thank you very much, Prasad.
No, sir. Very good idea, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I will do, sir. I will do.
Yeah.
On monthly basis, or you may say weekly basis. As I am taking classes on weekly basis and doing work, I can do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Anyone else before we close our meeting? If any few more ideas, we welcome. Dr. Prithvi, Dr. Sanjay, Dr. Mehmad, as I can, I don't know. So at least please come out with your ideas. Yes. 2 participants raise the hand. They can, Praveen Kumar.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I'm very much happy to hear this kind of innovative idea. First of all, I would like to congratulate for this innovative idea. And here I have got 2 questions, sir. Not 2 questions, queries. Is this college virtual medical college? Are we going to extend into interprofessional level, like from engineering background, technical background? If we make some people to be part of this, is it possible? May not be right now, maybe later on. As well as
excuse me, I could not get the involving who?
Other things, technicalities, computer science.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I will answer to that. Okay, go ahead with the second point. Yeah.
Second thing is, sir, is the MSc medical graduates are allowed to be part of this group?
So see, what will be the things here if one illiterate person comes,
sir,
wants to join as a faculty,
sir,
and students are ready to accept that person.
Yes, sir.
So I don't mind. See, because illiterate Dadima can have a knowledge about herbs. So, but
Yes,
then
sir.
it will be announced initially that this is a biodata of a person. This is
Yes,
what
sir.
he has done. And if students wants to learn from him, he is ready to interact. Right.
Okay.
But then whatever we put on the website, this should be
Sir.
verified by 4 or 5 teachers at least. And then it should be kept over here. As far as combining the computers, etc., there is not a
Sir.
single word in the whole dictionary which is not related to health. So
Yes, sir.
this platform will allow the home science people and the engineering people and technology people, everyone, to get
Okay,
attached
sir.
to it. The only thing is,
Sir.
it should not make it too much complex, the things. Suppose
Yes,
you
sir.
are interested to interact with the IT team, so
Yes,
those
sir.
people can do the interaction, right?
Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
the clarity should be very much there. Only
Yes.
thing that there should not be a single person, including myself, who should carry out this idea and dominate the idea.
Yes,
And at the same time, it will not be democratic that so 100 foolish people are doing this, so we let us go for that. So
Okay.
there should be churning and arguments, etc. And the logical conclusions should be there. Rather
Yes,
than
sir. Absolutely.
because the particular body like this and those they say pass this. So every time changing so many times and then it
Yes.
doesn't fix anything. It should not become like that. So
Yes,
we'll
sir.
start gradually, but then with a firm steps. And I think within a short notice, if more than 900 faculties are joining the group, that
Yes.
means the faculties are having something inner voice that we want to do something.
Yes, sir.
The virtual, the initial platform was the department-wise groups were there. So more than 3,000 people joined department-wise. What does it show? That they want to discuss something. And
Yes, sir.
ultimately, we will end up in the virtual medical college starting this soon.
Yes, sir.
I think I am answering both the questions. And the another person is Praveen, the Mukunda
Yes, sir.
Hari. Yeah,
Good
Dr.
afternoon,
Hari.
good afternoon, sir.
Yes, good afternoon.
I just wanted to know that what will be the, I mean to say, the validity or value of the course which a person is doing over here.
So as far as the validity is concerned, who is going to validate? The teachers and students. No one else will be there to validate us, right? So the interim mechanism will be there, whereby teacher will be talking on somebody's lecture also. There will be help. Yeah. And then other thing would be as far as the degree, we are not going to give any degree or certificate as of now. So there is no need of that validation. The validation should be the knowledge, whether the knowledge we are given or not. Right? Anyone else?
So I am looking another aspect in this
Yeah.
method. that as far as we are looking towards the rural India, rural education in India, there are many people, even in urban areas also, and different fields like journalism and other sectors, who are keen for the knowledge in this field. So I think this will be beneficial for them also. I mean, there will be a systematic approach and scientific evidence-based teaching by the senior faculty. I think if those persons want to get indulged in this course, it will be very, very beneficial for our society. I think.
So, in nutshell, you want to say that this platform should reach to the last man also?
Of course, sir.
Yeah. So that the mechanism I will
if the person is eligible or
see, for that the idea is very simple. What we are doing in Gujarat. So I'm working for social service since 1980. So now already 42 years passed, 43 years rather. So what we have done in Gujarat, we have trained a lot of people all over the Gujarat, traditional birth attendant, health workers, etc., etc. And we are in more than thousands. My students have worked in the community. So what will happen that over a period of time, my expectation around 1 lakh students will be learning on our platform. Some of them, maybe around 10,000, will then motivate them how to reach to the people. And see, every people would like to help others. I'm telling this truth. And because while helping others, we get more and more joy. Only thing, the modalities and platform, how to create, that's the thing. Anyone else? So I think, should we close the right now? And we'll arrange another meeting after some time. But then, meanwhile, I will be sharing with you the platform whereby teachers can start sharing their knowledge, etc. Meanwhile, so some of you who are in a particular group, let's say the pharmacology or the anatomy or medicine or pediatric like that, you start talking among yourselves how to teach those subjects. Right now, it's a big WhatsApp group, but then later it will be curtailed down into small groups over a period of time. So, any last question? Someone wants to sum up? So thank you, everyone. And we'll be shortly sharing with you the platform which we are creating. That will be the draft version with your modification, etc. We hope that up till Diwali, before Diwali, it should be very much tested, and then it will be floated for the students, right? And as one of the doctors said, we'll be also involving some of the students in our discussion. That is a great idea. Thank you all.
मोबाइल से कैसे करें?